I don't understand what I saw and I can't.
Got it. Can I head back now? What was that?
The comment we picked from the last video is from James, who says he's always been disturbed, so that video didn't bother him. Honestly, James, you just described my life story. This first video was filmed by a guy named Camo Tim and posted on the channel RayGloom. In the video, Tim explores a forest trail where someone reported hearing and seeing strange things.
Alright guys, so I got a call from RayGloom. He got a email from an anonymous person. It was a weird email. It basically said, to whom this may concern. My name is, I'm keeping his name anonymous. He was up traveling on this trail. It doesn't look like a trail, but it's a trail that goes up the, up the hill here. He said one night he was traveling up this trail and he heard a laughter. Didn't know what it was. Kept hiking, thinking, it was wind or something, anyways, it was about, give or take an hour and a half in, and he heard it again. He didn't know what it was. It scared him a lot. He didn't want to hike any further. He turned around and he started coming home. Well, when he turned around, he saw something poke its head back behind a tree. He said it looked like an elderly lady.
As he walked through the tall grass, Tim was explaining the encounter reported by the individual who had been on the trail. But as he was doing that, this happened.
What was that? Did you hear that?
A very eerie laugh echoes through the trees, causing him to start believing the story.
So I just heard an eerie laugh. There it was again. What was that? I don't want to go any further. Can you guys see this? Like, I don't want to go any further. Oh, shoot. What was that? What was that? Oh, shoot! Guys, I heard that eerie laugh right there. What the heck is that? Guys, I'm terrified right now.
A person appeared from behind a tree after the eerie laughter. The figure seemed to match the description, an elderly woman, but at the same time it looked like she was wearing a mask. What is this person doing in the woods, and why is she trying to scare people? Josh is a creator who loves exploring unique places around the world and sharing his adventures on his channel, Exploring with Josh. His videos are always entertaining, but this particular one has a very unexpected ending. In this video, he and his friends explore the Ape Cave, a lava tube in Washington state formed over 2,000 years ago by volcanic activity from Mount St. Helens. But why is it called Ape Cave? I'll let the video explain that to you.
Just curious, why do they call this Ape Cave?
So, in 1924...
Wait, can you say it again?
So, in 1924... My brain just stopped. There were there were two kids standing on top of Ape Canyon, and they were throwing these huge pumice stones into the canyon, and unbeknownst to them, there was a miner community down there, and they looked up, and they were like, why are these apes throwing rocks at us? And for 60 years they thought it was actually apes until 1984 when one of the boys was like, they came forward 60 years later, was like, that was just my buddy and I, and now I'm an old man. And so in 1952, in the middle of them believing that it was apes doing it, there was a Boy Scout troop who really liked the legend, and they wanted to be known as the Mount St. Helens Apes. And their Cub Scout leader, if that's a Boy Scout thing, was Harry Reese, who was best friends with Lawrence Johnson, who almost backed his logging truck up into the mouth of the cave. So Lawrence Johnson found it, he told Harry Reese. Harry Reese was like, well, my Boy Scouts and I will go in. And they were the first people to explore and map the cave. So Ape Cave and Ape Canyon are named after the Mount St. Helens apes.
The cave had a massive opening, and they climbed down into it using the stairs.
Lucky we got some lanterns. Well, they do. I have the A7S too. You already know I'm all good.
Yo, I'm all good too, because I got the same camera. Alright.
Yo,
Alright.
it is darker than I thought, everyone.
Jeez. I really feel like
Let the guys go first with the light.
Yo, I got the lantern. Okay, hold on.
Yo, I don't know how much this lantern's gonna work, but...
I know. It's so dark.
Oh, that's what it is?
Low. Yo, hold this for a second. So I can see just fine. Just let me go. Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Careful.
Whoa, dude, you have the flaming lantern in your hand. You're about to fall.
Listen, watch the cave just go up in flames.
Yeah.
They continued through the cave until they reached a section where they had to crawl. Undeterred, they squeezed through the narrow space, curious to see what awaited them at the end.
Oh, God. Dude. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end.
I have a feeling this might be the
Dude, I keep getting lower and lower, man.
Same here. Oh, getting claustrophobic.
Dude, it goes so low. It goes like round, like kneeling.
I too?
I don't even know if this leads out anywhere. I think it's just the end. We can be crawling all day.
Let's find out.
What's your melon?
Oh, God.
Did we find out? Yeah, let's find out.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm curious.
Dude.
There's no way, huh?
The end?
I think this is the end.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I think this is the end.
They eventually reached what seemed to be the end, where there was just enough space to stand upright. After looking around for any other paths, they decided to turn back. But that's when...
Without backing down, everyone.
Yep. You would probably have to dig down.
If we had a couple spoons, we might be able to shiver our way more in.
Yeah, 'cause some spoons we need. I
I can't believe we made it. Yeah, I was gonna turn back. I was like, no, we gotta keep going. But we made it to the very end.
Yeah, you never know what you can find.
That's sick.
And this is pretty cool. This is
This
is like our own hideout right now.
This is our hideout. No one else would even come here, so this is definitely a secret spot.
We got more
Our new secret spot. We have the secret beach, and now this.
Okay. Got it. Can I head back now? This girl doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, I'm gonna take out my phone actually.
English?
I don't know
You
if
speak
they
English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
Um.
come with us.
Hey, Josh. Do you see those, the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with
Tell
us?
them their daughter's up here and she's scared.
They don't speak. She doesn't speak
She doesn't
English.
speak
They don't
English.
speak English.
It's okay.
It's alright. This is the way back.
A little girl was standing there in the dark, without any light, trembling, perhaps from fear or the cold. She seemed terrified of them and didn't know how to speak English.
What an experience. As we were about to leave, this little girl comes up out of nowhere, scares us. And at first we're like, wait, whose parents are hers? And she was just there alone by herself. Then she just stood there in the back. So I started talking to her, but she wouldn't answer me. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't think she speaks English. It turns out she really didn't speak English at all. She's by herself, curled the whole way in there by herself. No light. No light. What the heck? I don't get it. No light. She didn't even speak English. So they were like, okay, come with us. And, you know, eventually, I guess her parents were like yelling her name in their language. And yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff. It was kind of a crazy situation.
They eventually put their cameras aside and escorted her to the entrance of the cave, where her parents were frantically calling her name. She had likely wandered off and, disoriented by the darkness, taken a wrong turn, ending up in a place she couldn't navigate back from. She was fortunate that Josh and his friends decided to push through the cave, otherwise she might not have been found anytime soon. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. Dee's Dark Adventures is a channel we've mentioned before. She loves camping and exploring various forests, often encountering unusual things, sometimes minor, other times genuinely terrifying. In this particular video, she ventures into a forest with a mysterious backstory that I'll let her explain to you.
Oh, okay. Fort Ancient had a Native American civilization that lived on it, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they disappeared. Huge civilization. There's no evidence of foul play, no wars, nothing, no sickness, nothing. There was no bodies found. And so yeah, I've been back here several times. And the deeper you go. What was that? It sounded like a ring.
Nothing much happened in the first few minutes, but as she was showing off her new gadgets...
You got this one. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ah! So loud. Ah! I just heard stick break. Scared the shit out of me.
A stick snapped behind her, raising the first suspicion that she might not be alone.
But I want to leave it back here. Why I take this other thing? Because I got to come back through, and I'm not going to go far. I'm not going to... There's a light back there. Why is there a light back there? Dude, I'm telling you, there should be no lights. And it's gone. I hope I caught that on camera. It's gone. Now it's back. Is it floating? Am I even picking it up, guys? I hope I'm picking this light up.
A light appeared in the forest, with no one else in sight.
So I'm telling her, and as soon as I say, Sherry, I got somebody following me. What the fuck? What? Nope. No. I got something hissing at me right now, like something big. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Guys, I don't know what this is.
She tried to follow the light, but suddenly heard something approaching her, so she quickly backed out.
Dude. Ah! That just...
When she returned to where she had left her equipment, she caught on camera her REM pod, which seemed to be levitating. There was no one holding it.
Rock, dude! Am I losing my... I gotta... That was in the fucking air, dude. It dropped. My light won't work. That thing was up in the thing and it dropped. To the ground. Hold on, let's see if I can do it again. I was gonna try to see if it does it again, but I keep hearing noises. What the hell was that?
She kept exploring, but suddenly...
I'm afraid to walk running into people. Now they're quiet. Now it's quiet. Dude! Guys, that's big. Nope, where'd it go? That was big, wherever it went. Nope, I'm out. Okay, I'm leaving.
Someone threw a rock at her feet, clearly indicating that she was not alone. She quickly left, but the feeling of being followed remained. Was there someone or something messing with her, or she just had an exaggerated reaction? Voyager Overland is a creator who loves Jeep camping and exploring various roads and forests with his off-roader. His videos are always relaxing, never featuring anything creepy or disturbing. However, in this video, he captures something on camera that leaves viewers shocked. He's heading to the Alberta Rockies to camp with his grandkids.
This time we have a 5-day window and we're heading to the mountains. And this time we have the grandkids with us. So the criteria is always the same with the grandkids. They want to be near water or a creek, a river, something so they can play. And when I asked them where they wanted to go, they both said the same thing. They said,
Ruby Falls!
So I guess that's where we're heading.
The journey was spectacular, filled with beautiful views, off-roading, and lush forests. They eventually reached their camping spot, set up camp, made a fire, and had a great time.
For a while now, I've been putting out a trail cam at night, hoping to catch some wildlife around camp while we're sleeping. And with my granddaughter, who just loves wildlife, how cool could it be if I could show her some night pictures of what's walking around at night while we're sleeping? Now, I must admit, I haven't had any luck so far. I've put out the camera many times and never captured any footage. But tonight was different.
As night fell, he decided to set up a camera, as he always did when camping with his granddaughter, hoping to capture some animal activity to show her, knowing she would be fascinated. But this time, he captured something he would never show her. A mysterious, dark, and translucent figure can be seen wandering around the Jeep. It appeared to resemble a person, disappearing and reappearing very quickly with glowing eyes. What was that? Could it be a ghost or something else? That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.